Sadhguru, what are your views on adultery? How does it affect one spiritually?
There is no love in your heart. You are anyway an adulteress. For convenience and comfort, if you have given yourself to any aspect of life, not necessarily a man or a woman for that matter, without love in your heart, if you have given yourself to any aspect of life, you are an adulterer, isn't it? So am I against adultery? Yes, in that sense, yes, with every aspect. But if you're talking about what is considered socially as adultery, it is individual. And for every action that you perform, there is a consequence. Most people I know, they are not willing to face the consequences when they come. But without facing consequences, they want to have situations that they enjoy. Then anybody who is not willing to joyfully accept the consequences that come to them for whatever actions they perform, is just a fool. And a fool is somebody who is against himself in so many ways. Anybody who works against himself, anybody who turns himself against himself or herself against herself, what shall we say about them? So, with your actions, if you're turning yourself against yourself, because you do things senselessly, you're not doing things by choice, you're doing things senselessly, simply because you have given in to a certain aspect of your body or your emotion or something, then definitely it's not okay. Because you will bring suffering to yourself. Anything that brings suffering to any human being, especially to himself, is it okay? Anybody who simply goes about bringing suffering to themselves for whatever reason they have, it doesn't make sense, isn't it? I'm not against or for anything. I want you to live sensibly. What makes utmost sense to you, you must do that. Is this wrong, is that wrong? That's not the point. Are you living your life sensibly? That's the question. Or are you a slave of something and trying to find approval from me for some nonsense that you do? No. I have neither approved any action or disapproved any action. As long as you're behaving sensibly about what you're doing. A senseless life is sin, isn't it? If you live sensibly, in a way that Creator will be proud of you, it's fine. If you've just given into either the ways of your body or your emotion or your mind and going against yourself, it's not sensible. So such senselessness, is it wrong? I'm not even saying it's wrong, it's just very limited and stupid. I have never termed anything right or wrong in my life. But anything that's limited and stupid is not worthwhile, that's all. So I would say adultery is not worthwhile. Is it right or wrong? Who am I to pass a judgment on anything about life? I don't pass judgments about life. But it is stupid and limited to do anything which causes suffering to yourself. It is stupid and senseless to give in to something which seems to be everything today and tomorrow which will make you feel like a fool, isn't it? It's stupid to give in to something which makes you think today it's everything and tomorrow morning it makes you look like a fool to yourself, not to somebody else. That is a senseless way to live. You must live in such a way, with so much sense, that God should be envious of you. If you show such sense, there's no right and wrong with your life. If you don't have such sense, everything is wrong with your life. Whether this intelligence works for you or works against you will determine the nature of your life. I can teach one simple process. Just do this. Life will change dramatically. An intelligence that you have never thought possible will become you. Modern science today is recognizing there is something called as Akashic intelligence. That is, space, empty space has certain intelligence. Whether this intelligence works for you or works against you will determine the nature of your life, whether you are a blessed being or one who is going to be freaked and buggered around for the rest of your life. It simply depends on that. How this Akashic intelligence behaves with you. For no reason, people are being hammered around by life, isn't it? For no reason, some people seem to be blessed with everything. It is not for no reason. It is your ability, either consciously or unconsciously, your ability to be able to get the cooperation of this larger intelligence which is functioning. When I say Akashic or the space, the fifth element, it is improper to call it the fifth element, it is because it's the element. All the other four just play upon. The fundamental element is Akash or the space. It is upon that element the other four play. Now we are sitting here on a round planet, you know it is Earth spinning, solar system, everything. I want you to know, it is all held in place only by the Akash. You are sitting in your place, not because yourself, not because you got bumps to sit on. You are sitting in your place only because the Akash is holding you in place. Think it's your buttock? It's not your butt. It is the Akash which is holding you in place. It is the Akash which is holding this earth in place. It's the Akash which is holding this solar system in place. It's the Akash which is holding this galaxy in place. It is the Akash which is holding the whole cosmos in place. And no strings attached, just see. Just like that. Just held like this, isn't it? Now this Akash, if you know how to bring it to your cooperation, if you know how to get the cooperation of the Akash into your life, this will be a blessed life. I can teach one simple process, which anyway half of you will not do always. Do this much. After the sunrise, before the sun crosses 30 degrees angle, 30 degrees means something like this. Before the sun crosses 30 degrees angle, once look up at the sky and bow down. for holding you in place today. After it crosses 30 degrees, sometime during the day, any time, look up and bow down again. After it sets, once again look up, bow down. Not to some god up there, just to the empty space, for holding you in place for today. Just do this. Life will change dramatically. Have you noticed even Tendulkar looks up? And have you noticed, it's not just him. Right from ancient times, when man achieved something in wars, in great moments of success, because unknowingly there is a realization. Okay, some of them may be looking up for the Uparwala, but most of them, they manage to climb the peak, Mount Everest. This will naturally come. Have you seen this? Whether it's Bhavaspandana or Samyama, something, you hit one peak experience. Have you noticed this? Your body, in gratitude, physically, without even your awareness, becomes like this. Because somewhere there is a recognition, there is an intelligence here which recognizes that. You consciously do this 3 times. You get cooperation. From this, life will happen in magical ways. An intelligence that you have never thought possible will become yours. Because an intelligence which is beyond your understanding and grasp is right now functioning right here, isn't it? Is it not functioning? It is that intelligence which is holding the whole cosmos together. It is that intelligence which is the womb for creation. It is in the womb of that intelligence all creation is happening. And it is not denied to you. Access is not blocked. It is just that you have never looked that way. It is just that you're so engrossed in the little nature of who you are. Your body, your thought, your emotion, your hormones have engaged you so much that looking up never occurs. Paying attention to something beyond never occurs because these little things have taken you over. It is this that we refer to as Maya. This is Maya. It's not that the existence does not exist, that is not Maya. It is just that this is Maya. When something so phenomenal and fantastic and humongous is happening, these little things keep you busy, engaged, and they make you feel as if this is more real than everything else. All this so many fantastic things happening in the cosmos today, in absolutely miraculous and fantastic ways. But one little worm of a thought is worming through your head and that keeps you engaged. Yes or no? That's mine.
Thank you, Sadhguruji. You gave me opportunity to have this celebration of Guru Purnima Utsav with this much big presence over here. But a big question comes to my mind that we keep, and especially the Indians keep, after the God and the parents, Guru at the highest esteem. But we have not been able to make Guru Purnima celebration Utsav in the same spirit of high spirit as we respect the Gurus.
The reason why Guru Purnima and so many other things which were of great spiritual importance in this country have slid back into the background of our lives is because we have been an occupied nation for a period of time And whatever the framework that the occupying forces set for us, when we got our independence, we should have looked at what kind of framework we want for our nation. We did not do that. We just allowed the same framework to continue. For example, in this country, right from ancient times, even for a farmer who plows the land, even today many farmers don't set their plough on their land on Monday mornings. Yes? In Tamil Nadu, it's still true. In the north, it's been given up because no animals being used, all tractors. You have taken a bank loan, the interest is ticking, so you want it to run all the 7 days all these things. When the British came, they changed this thing because they knew the strength of this nation was essentially in the culture. So they wanted to break the culture, very systematically they engineered how to break the culture. They made you Sunday holiday. What are you going to do on Sunday? Watch television and eat potato chips? What are you going to do on Sunday? They had an intention for a Sunday morning. What is the intention for the majority of the population in this country on Sunday morning? There's nothing for us to do on Sunday morning. Monday morning there are lots of things happening, but you have to go to office. For a long time in this country, the monthly holidays were like this. Paurnami means, every Paurnami means 3 days holiday, 1 day before, the day and the next day. Amavasya means 2 days holiday. These 2 days of full moon day and new moon day have something to do with our system, something to do with the planet, something to do with the very way we are born. We are physically here today only because our mothers' bodies were in sync with the cycles of the moon, otherwise we won't be here. So there are things which are happening in your system. As you know, the very oceans are rising on these days. When such a massive body of water is rising up, this body, which is over 70% water, you think nothing is rising in this? Those days were kept as spiritually significant days. Those are not the days to go to work, those are the days to focus upon yourself. So, similarly the Guru Purnima used to be a huge festival across this whole region. But it's gone because people have to go to work. So I request you, being a minister in the Union Cabinet, this is something that you must do. That I know for you to pitch for every Paurnami being a holiday is not going to be practical, but at least Guru Purnima, if you… from the central government, if you declare Guru Purnima as a holiday, I will make sure Guru Purnima is celebrated across this country with great fervor. Because the spirit is still alive, there is no space for expression, there is no space or time for expression. Please, if you can do this one thing, and we can make Guru Purnima a big tourism attraction for this country, as I've already spoken to you about making India the spiritual gateway, Guru Purnima can be the day which really draws spiritual tourists from across the world to this country. So even as a part of your job, it's a good thing to do.
Well, if you made it here, It shows you're ready to change. You're done with running. This kind of attention is rare. It's precious. Drop your city in the comments, and if you'd like, share this with someone who's also thirsty for clarity. Thank you, Big Hug, and see you soon.